Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, fellow children of time and space, your boy is in ELO hell right now. Can I just say, season, and I've said this before, I've said it again, and I'm probably going to continue saying it until this season is over and done with, but this season is ass! Oh my god, it's so ass right now. It's like my highest rank that I got this season thus far is Platinum 2. But as you can see, this is my overall standing from the moment I got Platinum 2, which was when did I get Platinum 2? Ignore all of these. This is practice versus AI. This is mostly me playing with Mother Neroy because she doesn't really do quick play or ranked because she's not really great at the game. She's still learning, which I'm proud of her for learning and getting better and better. But here's my Platinum 2 match right here. This is the moment I got into Platinum 2. This was on the 6th, which was when was it? 3 days ago. 3 days ago. But ever since then, it's just been a constant downhill battle because I lost my Platinum 2 rank here. Then I got back into Platinum 3, and then it just was a huge snowball. Look where I'm at right now. I'm back in Gold 1. You don't understand how annoyed I am about this. Because almost every match, counting like a few of them, like there are a few where I will genuinely admit I did bad. Like this one right here, I was not. It's like, to be fair, this one wasn't even remotely a good match because our only healer was the Cloak and Dagger. Our Luna wasn't doing a good job. Our Jeff was an Iron Man, and every time, I will say it as it is, every time I see a Jeff show up in my match, I know for a fact they are not going to heal, they're just going to DPS. And DPS, because that's all Jeff mains do. That's all they do. They don't heal. They don't play the role that they're supposed to play. All they do is try to flank and be a menace in the backline. And I'm like, why? Why? You're supposed to help us survive. If all you're doing is DPSing, you're not doing your job. But, yeah. The only reason I lost so many times in this match was because we only had one healer that entire match. These two were not doing good enough job, and I was mostly just trying my best to help us make space, and it just didn't work. Not to mention this asshole. This asshole right here. He was saying I was a bad thing. I was trash. I was like, you're playing Punisher and you couldn't even kill the Storm and the Iron Man, who was the literal reasons me and Thor were constantly dying. It's like, what do you expect us to do against two flyers? You are the Punisher. You should be targeting them. Hell, you even played Star-Lord. So, literally, you are playing two characters who can target the flyers and deal with them, but you didn't do that. So you were the weak link here. Sure, you got the most kills, but doesn't even matter. You weren't doing anything towards the other DPS that were actually causing us grief. It's like, so what if you got 14 kills? You weren't doing anything to this team. Not to mention, we didn't even have a second DPS because they switched to Jeff. And they weren't doing jack shit. They were getting out-diffed by the other Iron Man. Now this one, on the other hand, I will admit, by this time, I was just not having a good time. I was trying to go in as Mr. Fantastic, and I see that our Iron Man was our other tank, and they switched. They were not doing a good job. I switched to Scarlet Witch just to try and get help us push a little bit easier because Mr. Fantastic was not working. Working against any of this, and it was just sad. It's been a sad few days because it's like I looked it up. I have won a total of 73 matches over the course of the season thus far. The halfway point of the season is in 21 days. 21 days, because I know that's that on the 30th, Ultron and the patch will go live with Ultron in it, and that's going to end up be when the second point of the season comes in. Out of the 73 matches I've won, I've played 151, so I've lost 78, 78. I've lost 78 matches. So, to be fair, that's kind of like even, but I'm losing more than I'm winning. I'm winning over this season, and it's just sad. It is just sad. It's sad, and again, it's not even down to me doing bad. There were some bad matches, but most of these matches I was doing pretty okay. This one right here, I was doing pretty okay. Okay, across the... It's like I've been doing pretty okay. This one, on the other hand. Yeah, no, I got targeted the entire time as Rocket. Like, seriously, I had their Winter Soldier that was Black Panther and Magic. They just kept chasing me. And chasing me. Everybody, chasing me. Not to mention there's Emma Frost was chasing me the entire time. This was just a bad match. And there was nothing I could do about that. This one, oh yeah, I just talked about that. This one, oh, I talked about that one too. This one pissed me off. I ended up reporting this guy right here because I'm sorry. I know sometimes you can't work with disconnecting, because if you disconnect and you're not able to return, I get that, because that shit happens to me a lot, but the fact that they didn't return at all made me so upset, because in the end, the only reason we lost this is because it ended up a 5v6. We won the first round flawlessly, by the way. But then this guy disconnects, and then everything just goes to shit. I was like, seriously? This one broke me. And then this fucker. Again, Jeff. It's just Jeff. Why is it every time, if there's a Jeff on the opposite team, they're godlike? But if they're on my team, they're throwing. I don't get that. I really don't get that. That is a common theme for my career in Marvel Rivals thus far. I never, ever, ever have a Jeff main on my team ever be able to help carry the team. And it's honestly infuriating that I have little to no respect for no Jeff mains. I have zero respect for this character. And that's Rich coming, and that's me saying this, because there are other characters that I think is inherently more infuriating than this character. But it's just the fact that every time I see this character on my team, I immediately know we're going to lose. And speaking of, let's talk about this match. This match here. Again, this was actually a really good match. And these two were really good matches up to a certain point. I was doing really okay. I had the highest healing on my team. But that's where the problem lies. Why is it that both of these rounds, we had a healer, and they were not healing? They were not doing their job. I'm not going to talk about the Cloak and Dagger, because they came in at the last second. Because by the time we got into the second round, we only had one healer, which was me. This fucker. Nope, this fucker. Right here. We only had one Vanguard at the start. And we were doing okay because it was one Vanguard, 2 DPS, and 3 strategists. We had an Adam Warlock, we had a Jeff, and we had a Cloak and Dagger. Cloak and Dagger. So we had 3 Vanguards to begin with. No, wait, no, it wasn't. Yeah, we had 3 Vanguard, we had 3 strategists to begin with, and we were doing fine. We were doing really well, But then it changed, because this fucker was not healing, and then this fucker was playing Jeff. They were also not healing. And this just hurts my soul. I get there's a strategist strike going on right now. I get that. And I get why people don't want to play the roles the way they're supposed to, because strategists right now is not fun. But seriously, why? 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 You purposefully picked these characters to start off with, and you did nothing. I mean, look at this. The only reason this team was winning so well is because they had good healers. But when it comes to our team, I was the only one carrying us. It's like, hey, I get that Rocket is a really good strategist right now, but come on. I do need help. It's like, if you're going to play a strategist, do the role the way it's supposed to be done. You can't just DPS all the fucking time. You've got to heal. You've got to help people survive. And then this match. Once again, it came down to just one person. One person screwing us over. Came down to just one person screwing us over. Because this person was Iron Man. To start, no, they actually they started off as Emma Frost. They started off as Emma Frost. Then they switched to Iron Man, and then they switched to Invisible Woman. They were Invisible Woman at the very end. But let's take a look-see at our Emma Frost here, shall we? They were Loki. They were Loki. How is it that a Loki has only 8,000 heals? When Loki is probably the best damn strategist in the game! Like, what were you doing? Once again, carrying the entire team on my fucking back! And this was not this was actually a really good match for me, too! It's like, sure, the other Rocket got more kills than kills than me, but that's not the point. That's not the point in the end. Because see, look at this team that we had to deal with. We had the Doctor Strange and Scarlet Witch team up. We had Captain America. We had Iron Fist, and they had a Rocket and Cloak and Dagger. Obviously, Cloak and Dagger got the most healing output. in on their team. Because honestly, aside from Loki, I think Cloak and Dagger is by far the best healer in the game. By far the best healer in the game. Who was it? Who was playing Punisher? It was our Venom. Shout out to this Punisher because they were doing a good job. But then they switched to a Venom, and that took away my team up, which was really helping us. But this match was an absolute shit show, and that's not even just because. And I can't even say I was doing a bad job. It was just that this team was doing a far better job than mine. Because nobody died. It's like, look at the amount of deaths they got across the board in comparison to my team. Nobody on this team died more than 10 times on this team. While you have our Invisible Woman, our Wolverine, our Emma Frost, all over 10 deaths. These three characters, these three players, were by far the weakest links in our group. And that ended up paying out for them. Because they weren't doing anything to help us. I mean, hell, look at me in overall. I died the least out of everybody on both teams. That should tell you how good I am at the character by this point. Because if there's one thing I can say without a shadow of doubt, give me a good team. And let me be able to play the character the way he's supposed to be played, I will never die. I am good at surviving. I've always been good at surviving in these type of games. But again, it's like, what does it matter? You have three people that aren't doing a good enough job to outdo this team. And again, can I just say, Season 2 sucks, because the Captain America, the Iron Fist, the Scarlet Witch, obnoxious to deal with. Super obnoxious to deal with. I can't even begin to count how many times she was successfully able to land her ulti. It's like she got her ulti off so many damn times. That is honestly astonishing to think of. And then you got Cap and Iron Fist constantly attacking the backline. Like, constantly. It takes forever to kill a Captain America. It takes forever to kill an Iron Fist. So there was literally nothing we could do. So you know what? I'm going to play this match. And you're just going to see how it feels being a strategist in Season 2.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
Relay deployed! It ain't cheap!
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
Even the ocean at sunrise does not gleam as bright as you.
Flattery will get you everywhere, my dear.
Of all the land dwellers, you are only surpassed in beauty by Susan Richards.
You should have stopped while you were ahead, Namor.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1!
Doom has overreached.
Those guys are about to shoot at us! I'll patch you up!
How refreshing!
Aim for the big tree! Someone scratch my back! You're welcome! I still want you. Get ready to lock and overload. You're ready for action. I'm faster than this.
I will clear a path to take a tree.
Catch. You're welcome. They're on your tail. Those guys are about to shoot at us. This is real firepower! How refreshing. Armor cracked here. Hey up. Down. That blocking hurts. What's next? I'll patch you up. Get ready to lock and overload. This is real firepower!
Suppose that helps.
That's my favorite!
Us against the world!
That's your welcome! You know we gotta protect it. Things are gonna be different this time.
Pure chaos!
You're ready for action!
Render me assistance.
Assemble!
I was fine, but thank you.
Oh, someone scratch my back!
Soul medicine.
You're welcome! Berserker! Aim for the big tree!
Be right there. Only 60 seconds left.
By the eye of Agamotto!
More backup! Just what we need!
Better than my mutant power.
I'll patch you up!
I suppose that helps.
My good deed for the day!
Us against the world!
Ready for a boost?
Down to 30 seconds.
This is real firepower! See, I'm fucking helpful.
honestly, the fact that they were able to stall us for so long at the first checkpoint could have made me aware that we were not going to win this.
You'll have to keep fighting until you're a winner.
This is real firepower! That is much better. This is a nice spot. More damage. Oh, terror. You're ready? Assemble!
Around the time that our Punisher ends up switching to Venom.
Someone scratch my back.
I will say it was a nice thing that he did to switch to a Vanguard because we did need to do Vanguard, but I felt like he was doing pretty okay as the Punisher. Or Namor, and Namor was doing pretty okay as well.
I still want you. I'll patch you up.
I do love your particular brand of violence.
Oh, I'm fine, don't mind you.
Some uninvited guests.
That is much better. See, I'm fucking helpful.
Us against the world.
A shield.
This is real firepower. Needed a little boost.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Look behind you.
My good deed for the day. I'll patch you up.
We need to get these beasts to Yggdrasil.
This is
And our Punisher gonna switch back.
I was fine, but thank you.
Punisher again. I think they were doing a pretty okay job. So I wasn't upset about that change. I just wish he had moved and wasn't that far back with his turret. I wish he was a little bit closer with us. Because I ended up throwing out a power-up for it, and I didn't realize it was that far back. I knew that Iron Fist was trying to hunt after him, so I backtracked to try and help him. Wasn't enough. When he got
much better. You're ready.
He switched back to Venom, and Venom again. And now at this point, I was like, yeah, this, and I was like,
Those
I
guys
was
are about
really
to
thinking
shoot at
that
us.
he should really choose to play Venom or play Punisher. Pick one, stick with one.
You're welcome. Assemble!
Oh, I'm fine, don't mind me.
Only 60 seconds left.
This is real firepower!
Us against the world. Down to 30 seconds. You belong to me.
I'll patch you up. Someone scratch my back.
The final 10 seconds.
Also, just some realization that we were also dealing with a team that had shield
This is real firepower!
a shield tank, not to mention one of them being Captain America. So it was like, yeah, we were not winning this.
2, 1. Time to switch things up, including which side you're on. You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Still, I was trying to persevere nonetheless. I thought we were doing a pretty okay job, and then here's where things ended up going downhill because our Emma Frost switched to Psylocke. And we went in with only one strategist. It was around this time that I realized, yep, they've given up. It was around this time I realized, yeah, they've given him. Actually, no, I didn't even realize that we only had one strategist until around
Doreen,
hang
I've
on.
been meaning to ask, how so?
Oh, tail nuts. I don't let him do courier
Because
work
around
anymore.
this
How's
point,
Tricky?
I believe someone had commented in the chat that we only had one strategist, and I was like, seriously?
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2.
At this point, I was like,
one.
yeah, I'm going to be right here. I'm here, and I was like,
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
this infuriated me. I was like, guys, why are we throwing? Like, seriously, why are we throwing?
I'll patch you up.
We need 2 strategists, and 2 strategists and 2 vanguards. That is the bare minimum. The minimum. Hell, we could do well if we had 1 vanguard and 3 strategists, but no, we had one person that only takes pick duelists. We only duelists and duelists, which wasn't helping. We only and again, we only had one strategist, so they just completely steamrolled us.
I'm flying. You're welcome.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
I'll patch you up. This is real firepower! This is real firepower! You're welcome.
A little help, please.
Someone scratch my back.
Us against the world.
You're ready for action. Team play. That's me.
I was fine. Thank you.
You're welcome. Assemble! I'll patch you up.
That's much better.
Take this.
Shields up. A disappearance.
You're ready for action.
Invisible?
Fucking hurt. Armor patch here.
Against the world.
This is real firepower. Hey, the human host, you're welcome.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Rockets launching again.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
I'll patch you up.
Ah, you're a lifesaver.
This is a nice spot.
My friends are here!
You're ready for action. Don't mind me. I'm just dying.
That's much better.
This This is real firepower! Assemble! I'll pack.
Shields up!
This is real firepower!
Chaos! Gaming is awesome.
Ready for action! See, I'm blocking helpful.
That's much better.
Even better than my mutant power.
Relay deployed! It ain't
Oh
cheap!
my. Invisible?
You're ready for action!
Us against the world!
By the eye of Agamotto!
Oh, I'm not gonna make it easy.
Final score 2-1. Another epic victory!
So, to make a long story short, this season sucks. Rank sucks. Being a strategist main sucks. Being a Rocket Raccoon main sucks. Everything about this season sucks. And I don't know how much more I can take. Of this season being so heavily revolving around dive characters. I really don't know how much more I can take. Anyway, that is officially all the time I have for today. So thank you all for watching. And as always, this is your host of my Shadow, saying along Z. And I'll see you for the next adventure. Goodbye, everyone.